From Doctor's Head, that's a hell of a
Calamity.
a
That's what
shift.
it is.
Yeah, there's thorium and then there's Calamity.
Yeah, so we're trying to get through Calamity this month. That's my goal.
Olsen versus Terraria
That's
I know, right?
I do it.
We'll see. All right. When they're back, what do you do it here? Are you even streaming now?
No, I'm not. I thought I was only going to be going for 2 hours, and then it kept going. So I was like,
I'm
2
sorry.
hours ain't enough. My voice has just been messy because I'm super allergic to apparently all of Massachusetts. So I just don't stream as much as I used to. But Go Song, go play it. It's might be my game of the year. I don't know. I'd have to think hard about that one.
Yeah, well,
I don't have to think.
I
To be
mean,
fair, yeah, it's actually coming up to that point now where we're all able to start
Yeah.
compiling our Game of the Year list because there's,
Yeah.
I mean, there's kind of a few coming out, but not that much time left now.
yeah,
I
you gotta
usually-
process what happened.
And I was
I
happy.
usually
It was
I usually
good.
don't include December releases. Otherwise, Callisto would be up there for me probably. But I don't include December releases. It was very close for Ghost Song. If Matt didn't get it out in November, it would probably still be Elden Ring, but it's gonna have to sit in the passenger seat.
Interesting.
know.
Wander, are you all
Maybe do
playing
a round table
Harvestella?
or something?
Harvestella? I have it downloaded. I haven't played it just because busy, and then I've got Tactics Ogre tomorrow. Like I have
Oh,
four
Tactics Ogre.
different Square Enix
Yep.
games that I like want to play, but they came out like within a week of each other, and it's just like
And the problem was,
I am
they
now-
were like, oh, hey, we want to sponsor you to do these things. I'm like, are you talking to yourselves at the moment? Because you're literally trying to, I want to do both, but you want me to do both at the same time. This cannot happen. I need
like
to
they
split
published
myself
6
in
games
half.
this year, and they should have done them every 2 months. Not hey, but what if all of
Yeah.
fall?
Yeah, that is absolutely what it's felt like with Square. It's like, oh, why? But yeah, Tactics Ogre has won me over. It's like, yep,
Yeah.
gotta do.
But alas, speaking of gotta do, I gotta do dinner really bad. This has been the Wholesome vs. Live. It's been a lot of fun. It's great fun going back to Project Winter. I missed that. Always been like a good, like, I don't know, pillar. Wholesome vs. Live, very fun
It was a
time.
good game.
West
Yeah.
Hunt was always
Great
West
fun.
Hunt. Love it. It's so strange. Love it. But yeah, otherwise, there's links in the chats for the Discord. We can find clickable forms of everything that everybody said. Otherwise, keep your ears peeled for Wholesomeverse Dungeons and Dragons content, either in VOD form later, or maybe there's going to be something streamed tomorrow of some kind. But alas, we'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Good games.
Bye, Dane.
All right. So that was our Wholesomeverse live segment. I'm gonna transition into Dead Cells. I already took a couple of breaks while I was dead during Project Winter. I feel like I've never died that many times in that game in my life. I don't know if they buffed the wolves or something. Even Dane died to wolves, and I feel like he never dies to wildlife. But I mean, it is what it is. Games are hard nowadays. For those here for the first time, welcome. I'm VeeDotMe. For all of my return viewers, happy to have you here. We have to turn off the Discord overlay. I just updated OBS, and I never ever do that for good reason. Like, I can't even put my docs back. It's so weird. I hate updating OBS. Here we go. Chat. Well, I can't reattach chat to OBS, so it's gonna have to be okay. Maybe this is it? There we go. Holy moly, that was god-awful. Okay. So we have very specific stuff planned today. We're gonna be able to bang out this run, and then if we're lucky, we may be able to do some maidenless content after. Which honestly, we haven't done that in a long time, and I'm kind of excited for it. The goal is There we go. A normal run of Dead Cells, except legendary only pick up everything. This is actually a viewer build that someone asked for. Don't have the person's name. I know it wasn't Electrotricity. Let me see who it is real quick. It was Wub. So Wub Dub wanted us to pick up everything, but a little different because we have this special, actually multiple things. Not only do we have the new legendary changes, but we have all of this stuff added to the game on Monday. If you haven't seen our latest update, jam-packed with stuff, it's honestly surprising that they can still add more, but when you're reaching out to other roguelikes, other indie devs, then basically the sky's the limit. You have unlimited potential of additions that can be made to the game. Oh, I should probably be on... I should be here. Alright, let's do this again. Again, big thank you to everyone here for the Wholesome Verse Live segment. Those are always a blast for me. It's a good palate cleanser as well. Like, we do a lot of hard games here. A lot of permadeath. And I don't really get to do a lot of multiplayer stuff, so it's nice to be able to do that. Disable paid item. I think that's what we want. I'm gonna turn off recycle tubes as well. I think this is the best start for pick up everything. Alright, let's see how it goes. Zagreus, good to see you. Yeah, it's nice to be able to do other stuff in the multiplayer space. Of course, there's things like League of Legends, Omega Strikers, etc., etc. But we only have like so much time every stream. Of course, if we had more, and I was just saying that to JC, if we had more, then I definitely wouldn't mind doing stuff like Nitro Kid, which I was playing offline very, very early this morning. Other stuff on the list, Ninja Soul I was gonna do, Potionomics, Void Scrapper. We still have to finish Curse the Golf. That might finish on December. That's my guess. But right now we're doing... Maybe I should set up the intro here. Alright, so we're doing a pick up everything challenge, but a little bit of extra sauce on it because everything is going to be legendary. And we can only pick up one thing at a time. And once I pick up a new thing, we have to replace the old thing. And I want to say... I feel like backpacks should be banned. I don't really care to do backpack in this setup. Wow, okay. So I think we're gonna replace stuff from left to right. So the oldest thing would be technically the katana. So we're gonna replace the katana. Wow. And then hopefully be okay like this. Weird. Like, the game's kind of loud to me. Of course, picking up a tombstone, always nice. But like, how long do we get to keep it? Wow. Holy backsteps. I don't know what color I'm gonna go because everything is legendary. I feel like there's a world where I just go survival. Okay, so this might be a replacement right here. All right. Yo, Jean, good to see you. Buster, I don't know what you're doing. All the cats have been like very needy today. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I'm definitely gonna get cat hair all over this jacket though. As long as it's not rainbow, you're good. Yeah, we're not gonna go rainbow. I just feel like a lot of times survival, if you're playing a colorless match, it's probably smart. Muy inteligente. Crap. Did you die? You did not die. So yeah, I'm not sure what you all have been playing. Soulstone Survivors has actually been a lot of fun. I've been doing that a little bit offline as well. This generates a shield on use, which is so weird. Look at how short this shield is. It's literally half a second. Thank you, Tombstone. Yeah, use the Tombstone while you can. This thing is gonna go bye-bye real soon. Not you, the viewer, talking to myself. Okay, shops are off. I felt like it'd be kind of weird that I have to buy something from a shop. For those who haven't seen, we did pick up Sonic Frontiers. I was actually thinking about the game all day. I think I genuinely like it. So even if I don't manage to play it on stream, I would like to at least finish it offline. The last Sonic game I picked up was Sonic Colors Ultimate, which, I mean, I like Sonic Colors and all, but it plays a little weird. Do I go toxic? Sure. Is this a viewer build or a self-imposed challenge? This is a viewer build, actually. The game's reviewing very well with everyone. That's good to hear. And like, I don't want to be like full nostalgia. I do think that the game does have some issues, but more so like from a performance standpoint. What was older? Pyro's older. But once you get over that, and like the controls are different than the Dreamcast games, I think it's probably good. I'm gonna do Gastro to start. Alright, so we had to swap off the Pyro, now we have a Shark. Shark does triple bullets, which is kind of good. Yeah, we're always looking for new challenges too. The last one we did was a little rough, I feel. Not to say that wasn't fun necessarily, it doesn't look good from a viewer's perspective. Like whatever challenge I'm doing, I want you all to be pogged up at the same time. Ow. You know, I was kind of thinking that I should go necromancy. Oh, there's food here. But yeah, I gotta figure out what we're doing. I know this month is gonna be a lot of Terraria. We're gonna try to bring back Draft with all of the marbles as well. Get destroyed. I don't know what other new releases we have in November. Sure. As far as like the indie games go, the only one that I was really looking at was Soulstone Survivors, but everyone keeps talking about Ghost Song, which was not on my radar at all until people pointed it out to me. And now some people are saying it might be their game of the year. That's strong. Like, there's some real games that came out this year. We'll leave it. I haven't really thought about what I would make as a game of the year. Obviously, Elden Ring is in there. One of the things I've always wanted to do was a YouTube vid for Game of the Year stuff. Now, I was gonna do one last year. Because last year also included Inscription. And I definitely wanted that to be in my list. But I feel kind of bad about making a Game of the Year list if I don't play God of War. I don't know if that's weird to think about. But I feel like it's mandatory to do God of War if you plan to make a list at all. Oh my god. Pretty hard to beat Elden Ring for you. I think Mortuary Assistant is up there for me. I'm not gonna say it is the game of the year. Maybe I can't make one. This replaces Cleaver. Weird, I didn't get the Doom effect. But like, Mortuary Assistant played really, really well. It's actually a good build right now. With the Assault Dash on the Shark. You just do kill rhythm with it. Oldest thing here, it's the Corrupted Power. Goodbye. What's the viewer build? It is pick up everything challenge while survival. You could do !BOTD. Get the deets. But good to see you, Modesto. What's this thing do? Move speed? Oh my god! Let's get that food. That's what the gastro's for. Yeah, I'm gonna have to compile a full list of the stuff I have played this year. Can you not? Look at the door. The door is giving us 10% bonus damage just by being close to it. Yeah, I almost have to pull out the list of stuff that I actually played. Goodbye, Shark. Goodbye, Smoke Bomb. I mean, I feel like I should not mess up what we're replacing. I think I'm kind of okay at keeping track. Okay, we're done here, right? 1 scroll fragment. And then a chest. Star? Maybe it has an item. It does. Not bad, not bad. We have what? I want to say 3 other viewer builds after this. I feel like if we do 1 every Monday, we'll be all caught up. And then we'll be able to go into December. 4 soon. We did have to deactivate it. And then I think I'll reactivate in December. Where the idea is that I don't want people to think that theirs is gonna be this month at all. Oh my god, I threw that so far. I'm also trying to figure out what else we can use the V-Bucks for. We've been doing the idea of viewer builds for quite a while now. I want to say it's been going on 2 years. Nice powerful grenade. Think we are good to go. So the idea about what else you could possibly do is really interesting. I have to look at other people's ideas because I think like viewer builds overall is the best idea, but maybe it's not the only idea. Well, being in the soldier. It's actually looking like a survival build right now. Like, you would look at this and not expect there's a viewer build going on at all. They will at least put the text up. What's the Banjo legendary affix? It's fire on hit, which also works on the strum. Yo, that's a sick skin. All right, goodbye to R&B. Hello, ice shards. Like, do I kill? That's so bad. So these things freeze nearby enemies when they die. Okay. I mean, the idea of keeping the monsters still while you're just doing the poison is kind of interesting. Best legendary in Dead Cells, no cap. I'm trying to get that posted. I have a new one that's gonna go up hopefully Friday. I just would like a VeeDot editor to do something like that. And I just don't have that right now. The only person I know is like super busy. For those who don't know, like, I do all my own editing for like 99% of the stuff I do. Wow, I didn't even kill it. How'd I aggro this? So like the ultimate dream would be to have someone be able to do that stuff for me. And even the folks over at I don't know if I can say. So I have a lot of people that I talk to for the content stuff. And they're also in agreement that now is the time to probably think about an editor and not do all this stuff on your own, because you'll end up with games that never make it to YouTube. I actually have people who ask, like, hey V, will this viewer build go up on YouTube? And the answer is no. Because I don't have a time slot to do it. Wow. All right, grants a shield on killing the enemy. It's kind of interesting. There's the shield. Broadsword has that too. But I'm like 99% sure it doesn't help you. Like, it doesn't protect you from the self-damage. Oldest thing here is Telluric Shock. That's funny. Let's sell that cheese, or maybe we'll eat it. It doesn't protect you from self-damage. I don't think it does. I think I tested it against rats in training room. I mean, and that was the first patch, so is there a chance it now does? Sure. But we went through every single legendary item when we did the tier list, and that was one of the issues I had. Best way to test is to have rats show up. Yo, Andrew, good to see you. All right, last one. We will take what? Well, we can't buy anything, so I'm gonna take gold plate. I have shops turned off, so there's no reason to go in there. Would've been cool to have a mimic legendary, but we have it turned off. Yeah, I try to talk to every person that comes in, as a matter of fact. If you haven't gotten a hi from me in the chat, feel free to drop a hi and I will hope to respond to it. We've been doing the stream stuff for a little while now. It didn't start off as Dead Cells. It started off as Final Fantasy XIV and League of Legends. In fact, I was playing Final Fantasy XIV, and then while I was waiting for Expert Q, I just lost a bunch of money. I was playing Bloodborne, I think. I guess that would have been a good time to test the bubble. Yeah, see? I really think I was taking damage while the bubble was still up. We'll sell. Hooray! That replaces our... Okay, that time it definitely fell off. This is stun on hit. Oh no, it's this. Which is like really weird, Because I think it already stuns on hit. Wow, I lost all my money? The only one, this one actually regenerates the pick one kill. As soon as I get to that point, we can definitely see it. But I have yet to be able to break it. It's kind of funny if you think about it. Goodbye, Vamp. And then goodbye to something else. I think this makes secrets. Oh, it increases the quality of the secrets. Okay. It's kind of a nice way to keep the cogwheel in your head spinning. Trying to remember what every single item does and how to use it. Thank you. Eat tips on how to beat 5BC. What do you think is killing you? It's my first question. Is it the malaise? Is it the spoiler boss himself? Or is it maybe the biome that the spoiler boss is in? Because the answer, I would say, kind of changes a little bit based off of that. The regenerate's kind of cool. I won't say it's busted. You're having issues dealing with the malaise. So what I would say is that I'm not speedrunning. I am trying to play the game normally. I do try to kill every monster, because as you know, killing every monster reduces the malaise. As you see, my meter is actually pretty high right now. Oh, wow. Every elite also reduces the malaise. So if you see an elite, try to kill it. Wow. I feel as though probably the biggest thing is the build itself. Like, my hope is that the build is strong enough that you aren't taking too long. A good way how we like to determine if a build is good or not is how much malaise I have. And you can kind of tell, like, oh, this build's not, like, really popping like I thought it would. And now I'm dealing with malaise. Whereas, like, Busted Build Hunter, I have the strongest things I've ever seen before in my life. Our malaise is bare minimum. I wouldn't say use health flasks for malaise. That's definitely a misuse of resources. Food shops will give you a way to reduce your malaise. But also keep in mind that each boss that you kill reduces the malaise by 5. So, for example, I have a really high number right now. Will it go to 10 by the time I get to Conjunctivius? Maybe. But after Conjunct, it goes down to 5. So it's really not as scary. So long as you're kind of just playing normally and trying to build towards the best build you can. Oh my god, I can't get down there. So monsters teleporting and spawning in, that can definitely be an issue. You kind of have to make sure you're playing with sound on, so that way you know when monsters are spawning. I think that's probably like the first thing to learn is what the sound is of a monster spawn. Need a lot of practice and learn how to make good builds. Yeah, I think builds while practicing is definitely gonna move the needle. Tran, good to see you. Yeah, Giant, that's true, does completely remove your malaise. As long as you're not using a health pot to get rid of malaise, you should be in good shape. And like, that's obviously the ideal situation. Definitely don't feel discouraged if you manage to get like a over 5 malaise number. Just know that probably an item in your kit should be changed. I actually think I have a good build for Conjunctivious. I kind of lucked out a little bit. Let's get the cash. Wait, I haven't disinfected the map. Dibs! Like, I need to see the bar change colors or something. Like, I really can't tell if my map's done.
Chat.
Yo.
What happened? What happened?
Razlan, thank you for that prime. Welcome to Rusty Daggerhood. Population U, and hopefully a few others. Oh, we're not doing these. Because I don't want to have to think about what's the thing to replace. We aren't doing shops, we're only doing what we initially find. Though I could use the money. Just don't look at the items. I looked at the items. Now I have to take it. Oldest thing is the cluster grenade, I believe. All right. It shouldn't be too bad. We're schmoving through right now. Who knew that having all legendary items would actually help? It shouldn't count if you see the room. Yeah, it shouldn't. I'm making it worse for myself. Maybe? Yeah, the Frantic Sword might be better. Please go in the tornado. Por favor. If you don't go in the tornado, you're toxic. Why am I tornado fall? What in the world? Is that right? How did I not get hit? Not bad, not bad. For gamers. I also have an ice armor. Crap. I messed up. All right, go tornado, go. Why do I tornado fall again? What's going on with that? There we go. Tornado kind of cracked in the fight. Kinda, because it's supposed to deflect bullets. But to be honest, I don't know if it was deflecting. Okay, goodbye ice armor. Goodbye frantic sword. Tornado is also like kind of good versus... Let's go here. Versus the giant, because the giant fires the bullets. It can reflect those. It can reflect the crystals coming down from the sky too. Goodbye tornado. Legendary giant fist. Only one time. I don't know if I've had a run where I've seen this actually show up. And like I could use it and it not be a viewer build. And today doesn't count either, because it's still basically a challenge of some kind. God, say, did I freeze? Oh my god, rats falling from the sky. Goodbye, giant whistle. Feels bad? Gone too soon. Wow, I didn't have the combo? Wee. Boom. Looking good, people, looking good. I love when they give me tombstone here. Ah, I see. That's a good item. Yo, I think I hit with a tractor beam. Alright, there's an item in here. Goodbye, magnetic. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at the release dates for stuff in December. If we don't have any more V-Trimies for the rest of the rest of the Tuesdays of this month, I'm probably gonna rope in a single game to play every Tuesday, which could be Sonic Frontiers. I'm fairly positive some kind of V-Trimey will show up. What does this thing do? 75% damage for hits in the back on Electric Whip. This game's like really loud to me today. I don't know what it is. Is the game loud for you all? Why in the chat if you think the game is loud? And in the chat if V is actually not bad. It's not bad. Thunder Shield is poison on parry. That did not poison. Alright, so I'm just tripping. Confirmed. Goodbye, Tombstone. Maybe there's a world you didn't go in that room. Okay. I know there's something in there. I'm choosing not to go in. Is that cheating? No, right? My streamer doesn't cheat. Get destroyed. You live. Get destroyed again. Poison on parry. Couldn't even be Toxic Cloud. Back in the day, Thunder Shield's electricity, you could roll a Thunder Shield with a start affix of poison on hit, and it would actually poison enemies by just being next to them. But they got rid of that at some point. It's pretty strong, if I do say so myself. You gotta get better at parrying those lasers. For me, it's actually remembering that I can parry it. Half the time, I just stand there and get hit. Because, like, I'm deer in headlights, I don't actually know what I want to do. Hooray! We got the stuff. Now, well, people always ask this. People ask for things to do with your cells after you are done with the game. Like, we get all these cells, what are we gonna do with them? There's one item in the game that uses cells as fuel, and that's it. There's one game that actually uses your currency, and that's Warm Snow. In Warm Snow, you can spin cells to basically have another chance at an item. So, for example, you have a shop. No. In between the biomes in Warm Snow, there's an NPC that has I think it has 3 items. But also it comes with like an additional thing you could maybe consider a mutation. And you spin cells to get that weapon. And I guess it would swap out your mutation as well. It's almost as if you're like buying the best item for that mutation. More like a relic in that game. But then they also have another thing, and this is probably what I would much rather see, is that you can use cells to bet on the run. And what I mean by that is you go into Toxic Sewers, and there's an NPC that says, yo, if you spin 500 cells from like your full bank and get through this biome while the monsters are dealing double damage to you, I will increase the damage you deal by 10% for the rest of the run. Or I will increase your HP by 25% if you can clear this biome. I think the tornado is older. No, we just got tornado. The shovel's older. I feel like maybe that's something for like a 6 BC or so, because I don't know if you need that kind of extra power. But the idea of make the run technically harder for the next biome, but if you get through, we will reward you, is like super interesting to me. For the cost of cells. Another thing they do is that you can use cells to have a guaranteed thing to show up in the beginning of the run. It's not really custom mode, though it like kinda is, but you only get one thing. So it's more like, okay, you can guarantee this shows up, and all we're gonna ask of you is a cell. In this game, it would have to be like 500 cells or something. But eventually, over time, it will start to like deplete your cell resources unless you're consistently winning. And it's like, it's a cool idea. I just got this balance blade, but I think it's the balance blade that gets replaced. Starting to lose track with these choice doors. I mean, a lot of people have asked for like, can I spend cells to get a legendary? And at this point now, I'm not totally opposed to that idea. I just think that it should also come with, oh, because we have like Wisp, it should make the run turn into like sort of a challenge. 1,000 cells plus all the next monsters have double the HP. I'll do Sepulcher. I haven't been in Sepulcher in a while. They have a couple of other things too that they just added in the new patch. Nightmare equipment. Where basically it's like, it's a meat skewer, except it does 150% damage to the back, but then like you will die in 20 minutes. Like it adds to a timer. It's really weird. And if you don't beat the game within that timer, using like the nightmare version of the weapon, you lose the run. And I feel as though no one's gonna want to be doing that in Dead Cells. I may be the only person. Take that. Oh, I should have left them. Oh yeah, Spartan Sandals now bumps the enemy further. They got rid of the Zagreus thing, the flaming feet. Not 100% sure why. I thought it was a nice little lore booster, but maybe people didn't like it. This is move speed on crit. Take that. Which seems like kind of hard to get off. Okay. See how long this thing lasts. But yeah, hope you all are doing well. I don't know if anyone has any other good news. As I said, I had some good stuff over the weekend. I'm not sure if you all have picked up any new games. Of all the new stuff that has come out, hopefully your wallets aren't crying like mine are. We might have someone in the chat who's trying to upgrade their PC with a new 4090 or whatever the new GTX and NVIDIA graphics cards are. I'm kinda in the market for PC stuff. I just have to figure out what I want to do. Just bought Deep Rock Galactic. I wish that game was as fun solo as it is multiplayer. Not to say it's bad. It's just like sometimes I think it would make a good stream game. But only if I could play it solo. I like Bosco. That's the name of the I guess NPC, but it's a robot, right? In Deep Rock. My door. Take that. Yeah, that just goes to show how much solo player I've played. Among my new crossover weapons, which is the favorite? I would say if I had to pick, and this might be a little controversial, I think my favorite might be, let me think. I think my favorite is probably between the shovel for the speed run, and I almost want to say the thrown object. Like, yeah, it's not breaking the game, it's not OP, it won't kill a boss, but it feels so good to play. And you may say I should just go play Katana Zero, but I like just running and throwing stuff and like not dropping the speed. For some reason, to me, that's super entertaining. They do a good job of making sure Bosco stays up to date and can help with new missions and types of stuff like that. Yeah, the devs, them and Clay, who does Don't Starve Together, knock it out of the park every single update. So it's good to know that Bosco does play well. Shoot, maybe there's a V.Me of Deep Rock Galactic that's playing that game in 5 BC. Light? My kingdom for light? Take that. Oh, the shield. Okay. I've been seeing a lot of people enjoying the baseball bat. Some people going even as far to say that it's gonna get nerfed, if not the whole survival portion removed from it. Do I think it should be nerfed? I'm kind of in wait and see mode, because I haven't really had a run with it yet. I haven't had a run with anything yet. And I'd like to see the brutality version, because we all know the survival version is really good, and like we don't need to see that either. Get destroyed? Can't legendary symmetrical lance ignore the shield? Not that shield. Did I fight something that had a bubble? Like, I just hit the shield bearer. Wrecking Ball goes through that shield. Wrecking Ball OP? Yo, Lazy, good to see you. You have clips of you playing brutality version of the weapon. I think I would like to see, maybe like the only nerf is like off-color stun grenade and root grenade would be like a little lower duration. Like durations also scale. But I don't know if we need all that, because like we don't have really much reasons to off-color stuff in this game, which is honestly one of the design flaws of the game, if you will. We have colorless items, so you may say that, oh, V, like, you don't really need to have off-color stuff in this game because we have colorless versions. Like, you should find a colorless version at random, and then, like, all of a sudden your build is, like, super special. And I'm not opposed to that, but unfortunately that's not, like, the reality at the moment, unless it's a primary weapon. Like, you can't play green Satis Stiletto and just expect it to work. It has to be a colorless one. But you can play green Ice Grenade, and it does exactly the same thing as regular Ice Grenade. You need to finish an assignment. Good luck with the run. Thank you for that. Shoutouts to everyone working on assignments. Or maybe you're at work right now. Maybe you're doing third shift. And you're watching V.Me to stay awake and or fall asleep at work. We can do giant like this. We have a lot of stuff. Here for the hot Dead Cells content. I want you here for everything. You can ask any streamer out there. What's the #1 thing they would ask for from the viewer? Is just being a homie. Being there for whatever game is being shown that day. No way we lose Giant. Yeah, so, and that's one of the things I've been trying to do for the longest time is make like a full YouTube vid about stuff that I'm thinking about from a Dead Cells perspective. Not things that have to be changed, but just observations. Just save it for Dead Cells 2. I'm not telling any devs to like do anything right now, just put it in Dead Cells 2 and I'll be happy. Crap. Okay, we're doing damage. We got chunksters. Ooh, that's a long sword. I wasn't even on the fist and it still reaches. That's like longer than Valmont Whip. What in the world? Thank you. And thank you. We'll go through the biome. That way we get to do more rolls through items. Yeah, thank you for the kind words, everybody. Absolutely. Oh, wow, we never get to play this thing. Or maybe like something like that with kill rhythm could be legit. I kind of want to do servants. Servants and queen. Just trying to think how many items I have access to on this map. We'll see. It should be fine. Yeah, so a good example, and I'm not saying that you have to watch everything that comes across. Like, if I'm gonna be playing Stardew Valley tomorrow and you're not a Stardew fan, you know what? That's fine. I understand. The ultimate goal would be able to check out, like, all the kinds of, like, tryhard and roguelike stuff. that comes across the desk. Stardew is Pog. I mean, so Airless has like 300 hours in Stardew Valley. She's a pro player, signed by Cloud9 for Stardew. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Apparently 500 hours. You're not allowed to get on Cloud9 with only 300. 3,000 health loss. So like, I know the game's good. Maybe I'm gonna be playing Harvestella instead. Airless, if they put a patch in for Harvestella multiplayer, you can sign me up. For those who haven't seen that Square Enix's Harvest Moon-esque game, which is really not, because it's very, very RPG. You have 460 in Stardew? That's pro, I think. That's pro in my books, anyway. Over 200 hours in any game, I consider you a pro. Except if it's League of Legends. Well, maybe. You can't say you didn't learn anything in 200 hours of League. Oh, that's your highest game time game. Wow. And don't say wow like sarcastically, I mean it. I think my second highest game is still PUBG. On Steam, that is. I won't have the data for anything else. $200 hours of Terraria and still know nothing? That's what Twitch chat's for. They're supposed to be the ones to backseat and tell you everything you need to know. There you are. So I'm pretty sure there's one of those up here. I'll say one thing. When you don't actually have to think about what the build is, the run is fairly quick. Like, my brain is turned off right now. It's a good thing to have. Yo, Armed and Armored, good to see you. Crap, almost got hit by that. I think that hit me. I went down $20,000. Down to 4K. That seems like a lot. Saw a new update video for Dead Cells. I want to know what outfit, setting, weapon to get the Hotline Miami font on crit. You need the Hotline Miami skin, which is the bomber outfit, which is very easy to get. You can get it in literally 30 seconds. Just turn on custom mode, go into prison quarters with the baseball bat, and kill an enemy through a door. Or rather, roll through the door first and then kill it. And then that skin will enable that that font whenever you have it equipped. I kind of like this build for Servants. Famous last words. Yeah, we also have a full video too. If you do exclamation point latest, that video is the one that has the full update guide, all unlocks, and a little bit of a showcase too. Does that mean the crit font isn't only for the baseball bat? No, we equipped the bomber jacket and it seems to give you the animation on everything. We did it with Flawless. Oh, that's not the latest video apparently. Boomerang's older. I'm not cheating. I know for a fact the boomerang was older. Yeah, if you just go to YouTube, I have a guide for all the skin unlocks. We try to make it a point to do that every crossover update. There's only been 2. But it's tradition around here. You're on console? They're hoping to have that up mid-November. That was the post on Reddit. Not Reddit, I'm sorry. Dead Cells Discord said they are hoping for mid-November for consoles. Which would be really nice. Like, the faster... Wow, that parry didn't work. The faster you all get the update, the better for me. Hades win? You know what? I didn't know what I wanted in a Hades crossover. So I posted that as a question to all the people in the YouTube comments. And multiple people, not just one person, had probably the best idea I've ever heard for a Hades crossover. Not the fist, not the rail, not a weapon at all. The best idea was to add a mutation from Hades and call it boons, like Olympic boons. And what it does is that it would basically change maybe every map or so, but it asks you what you want. So for example, maybe there's one that gives you like electricity on hit, and it would last for the biome, and then after that, it goes away and you get a different one. So maybe you would get Ares, and Ares would be... What would Ares even do? It's Doom. So I guess like on hit, you doom the target to take damage later. It's super smart. I've never heard anyone ask for that before. Then someone else had a good idea where they would give us calls. So rather than the boom, you would get a call and like it would randomly, well, I don't know about random, I don't know how it would choose it. But you would get like Poseidon's call where the Dead Cells character like darts and pushes all the monsters. Zeus call does lightning around you just like Wings of the Crow. Ares call gives you spin the wind. Aphrodite gives you a charm. That kind of stuff. Yeah, but I think I enjoyed the boon version the best. The boon idea. Not to say that anyone's idea is any worse than anybody else's. This is the oldest thing. I'm just saying that's what I thought was extremely intriguing. Okay, one more scroll. And we can actually get gastro food. I think we have the full build right now for servants. I don't think any other weapon's gonna show up. we're gonna post it on YouTube. Someone's gonna dissect the video and say, oh, V cheated at the 18-minute mark. He actually replaced the wrong item, disqualified, unsubbed, unfollowed, and then I resubbed and I actually joined his Patreon. Thank you, viewer. Okay. Last item. It has to either replace my shield or it replaces the sickle. Okay. Back in the day, this was busted versus servants. I think that's been nerfed. All right. Sell this food and then peace out. We got 2 bosses to deal with. Reset my mutations because I have no freaking gold. I don't know what I want for mutations though. Could maybe do... Depends on if I'm taking a hit or not. Like, do I want the no-hit, or do I want to go... I mean, it's servant, so, like, can you actually get a no-hit? Alright, let's do this first. So, I'm taking Gastro for sure, because I think it's fun. Do I want to take a hit? If I do, we go Vengeance. Maybe I do. Unfortunate. Alright. Emits a toxic cloud when you take damage. Can I get damage to poison target? 50% damage while you're full. That's busted. Bonus to bleeding. Alright. This is fine. Just call it a hookup. Rumor has it that before the outbreak, 2019, the aristocracy was doing something. I don't know what. I thought Blade Tonfa was the hardest brutality weapon to use, then I met King Scepter. I just want to speedrun this with King Scepter. Like, it's so fun. Again, if you... I'm gonna post a vid myself. Here we go, here we go. Content. All right. Movie time? Can I get an exclamation point popcorn in the chat? We're gonna do a little bit of a showcase of the YouTube side of the operation. Okay, exclamation point popcorn doesn't work. My bad, my bad. I swear it used to. I promise. Ah, what a cozy spot. I think I slept. Someone said I can hit the campfire. I didn't know that. So this is where we get the skin. And now from here, how would I use the actual King's Scepter? So like this by itself, not great unless you're using Taunt or Corrupted Power. But when you combine it with something like Lil Staffy, Lacerating Aura, Killing Deck, not Killing Deck, the new deck, it's actually really good. But then in biomes, this is all I was doing with it. It's just a speedrun weapon to me. It's so fun in Promenade. It's probably the most fun I've had speedrunning. That's how you do it. All right. We got a boss situation. I didn't know I was here already. See how much Smoke Bomb does. It does not kill. Back in the day, that would have killed. Nice try. Get destroyed. Video? The thing I just posted, right? Hopefully I'm answering the question. If there was a question. I did a lot of damage there. Rampart does do the 300% on parry. We didn't do bleed. I wonder why she took so much. Back in the day, it used to do 22 times the damage. That's balanced. Fair and balanced. What in the world? Wait, do they not see us? That's an unknown unknown. Well. Alright, now we're holding the button to block attacks. That was still a chunkster, if you ask me. New God of War is amazing. Good to hear that, Joker. I don't think it's gonna come across the desk for me. Not that I would never play God of War. But... And you all may tell me this. If I were to transition from Dead Cells to God of War, am I still, like, in our wheelhouse? We gave Stardew as an example earlier. Like, if I go from Dead Cells and next game it... By the way, everybody, next game we're gonna be playing Stardew Valley. There's, like, a disparity there, right? Does God of War still, like, fit? Why in the chat if it still fits, or N in the chat if no V, the disparity's too far? I'm very confused as a viewer. Whee! I'm gonna cloak and see if they know. Do they know? Somebody knows. Oh, they know already. Leo knows. It still fits because I hit stuff. Thank you, thank you. Whoa, she broke it. That's a little unfair. I mean, I guess she's not gonna just sit there and let me run around for free, right? All right, here we go. Y button OP. She destroyed my death orb. Wait, she can't do that? That's not fair. That's messed up. Wait, do you all see the squares on the fire? I don't know if it did that in the past. That's really weird. How many hours do I have in Dead Cells overall? I think we finally hit 2K. I'm at 2,008 hours. Confirmed. 2,008 confirmed kills. Death Orb is the oldest thing. Goodbye Death Orb. And then Explosive Crossbow, Pierce All, and Victim's Freeze. Definitely does nothing against Queen. That is not ideal. Like, I could have done the backpack, but I feel like doing backpack and a pick up everything challenge is unfair. All right. Maybe we can do something here. Yo, time to grind, TTG. Welcome, happy to have you here. My Steam Deck, it's a little slow today. There we go. Good to see you all. I'm VeeDotMe. Right now we're playing our main game, Dead Cells, which just had an update on Monday. You caught me on the final boss, so assuming I win, we're gonna be good. I see you're playing some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, TTG. I didn't know you were that kind of gamer. Let me know if you're playing Warzone 2. Hit me up. Maybe I will download the game. I will probably download the game. And maybe I will consider playing the game. You're my go-to streamer 2 years ago, and you're still smashing. Respect. Thank you for that. Lucky. This next boss is for you. We just gotta heal up. If I got bonus to electrified target, would have been really nice. I don't think these do anything at all. Alright. Well, we're fine. I mean, I shouldn't die. Can't reset now. May have to hit you up. I normally grind multiplayer, but is that Warzone? Because I will play Warzone, but I don't do like deathmatch. Not that I have anything against it, but for some reason, battle royales is like extremely fun to me. I don't know why. All right, final boss. El Queen. El La. What's queen in Spanish? Does anybody know? Let's get in here. You again. So stubborn. She dodged it. Was I in that? Reina? Okay, I can't land that. My missile! That's toxic. She broke my grenade. Not worth. Really not worth. That's messed up. You can't do that. She just dodges every smoke bomb. Reina in Portuguese. Do you roll the R's in Portuguese or no? There we go. She got a couple hits on me, but otherwise, clean win. I would prefer the other build going into the queen fight, but fine, fine. That's what the pickup challenge is for. Keep us on our toes, keep the hamster wheel spinning. If you plan to do pickup challenge yourself, the way how I did it, custom mode, all legendaries, shops turned off. We did not get anything from the challenge doors. And then you just have to memorize what item was the most, I guess the oldest one that you had. A lot of times I would flip my gear so that whatever is farthest to the right was the thing that I replaced. And that seems to work out and got us a free win. And how many cells to boot? 1,031 cells. We're gonna donate these to charity. If I wish I could. I really wish I could. Not bad, not bad. We schmoove through too. What time is it? Can someone do exclamation point uptime in the chat? I don't have my phone. Uh-oh. We have enough time to next game it. Like 1 hour is not enough time to play some Dead Cells. But what we can do, we can next game to Sonic Frontiers Day 2 that we were doing yesterday. I actually enjoy the game. We're playing on hard mode. I don't even know if that matters. But I would love to get in at least